Alrighty, my friends. Remember to build a few more stations. Do you need more stations here at my base? As far as freight platforms go, you need one per car, basically. And if you're going to need a lot of cars, leave an empty platform for an extra engine. And how many cars you need really just depends on how many different resources you're transporting. Recommending not mixing item types in cars. Here's a super fun tip while you're building your tracks out to the desert. Bring a train with you and load it full of materials you need to build the tracks. Bring a train with you and load it full of materials you need to build the tracks. Okay. It sounds like you're saying if I want to do like 3 or 4, what are they called? Carriages or freight cars, that I'm going to want at least 2 locomotives. Is that right? You can drive a train on an incomplete track. Okay. So it sounds like I should have an empty track here. An empty, what is it? Empty platform. Empty platform with catwalk. So if I say I wanted three freight platforms to start, would 3 freight platforms need to 2 locomotives? 1 locomotive for 4 cars. You can get away with 1 to 6 if it's very flat. I have a lot of ramps, but going up, they're never very steep. Sounds like I don't need 2 yet. If I go with 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sounds like I might be able to get away with 1. I guess we can test it. And so you say load this up with materials. Depends on how full the cargo gets. Okay. There. So saying I should load that up with materials I need. Okay. Let me go drop some stuff off before we get materials to go out here. I have a bunch of wood and leaves to get rid of over here. We have some slugs to break down. Leaves. Okay. Mercer spears and slugs. If I don't have anything too steep, you think I'm fine with 1 to 6. Most of... I kind of purposefully made anything that was not the shallowest ramp go down. I'm only going up on the shallowest ramp, if that makes sense. But we'll have to see as we drive. We'll take a test drive of this, basically. You wouldn't put empty platforms after the one where the train stops because it means you have to always run 2 locomotives. Leave space to expand forward 1 car. Space to expand forward 1 car. Okay. You all explain that to me when I go back and look at it. Okay, I'm gonna need... How am I doing on concrete? Oh, I still got plenty of concrete. So, steel pipes and steel beams is mainly what I need for this. I'm just gonna take all, actually. So I'll take all. This will be way more than I need. And I'll go store that in this thing. And we'll do all steel beams. I have space to move this all up one space, if that's what you're talking about. Okay. I can extend it forward if needed in the future, it looks like, so I don't think I need to change it right now. Alright, so that was the steel pipes. Steel beams, take all. Leave 1 empty space, okay. That I think will be plenty for what we're currently trying to do. Because we already got the track a decent distance already. this, and then I will go like this. There, we have a decent amount of both. Wrong direction. We're going to go this way. Oh. My train is backwards. That would be the reason this is funky. It needs to be that direction, I think. Is that right? W is forward. There it is. You're going to head out and in. All right, have a great night, my friend. We'll see you later. If you ever need a second engine, delete the station platform at the front and add an empty platform in its place. Cool. All right, there we go. We took our first little train ride. These are referred to as project trains. Cool. So we'll lay out a bunch of tracks, and then we'll come back and get our train. This is going to be just one long railway we're making here. Great way to build remote bases and eliminate trips back. That's cool. You just have to have be building a train to do that. Out to that remote base. Oh my gosh. Okay, all right, tree, nature, you're just in the way. We can't have this. I can't tell if what I'm building is what I want to be building. Okay, we get everything? I think so. God, nature always getting in the way. Okay, there is this whole thing about the way these things curve. I feel like I figured out a way to make that last time less funky curviness on these guys. Because, yeah, this is going kind of up through there. Can I make this look better? I think I can. I have to, I think, have the track curve earlier for it to look less weird and curvy. Yeah, this whole thing. I believe what I need to do is have this, even this guy. Okay, I'll just undo all I did. I think it's, instead of going right up to the edge of where the curve starts, you go back like halfway. Let me experiment a bit with this. Halfway, how's that look? It's better. How's it look if I have... Oh, I think the other thing is to not make it the entire length of it. So if I have it go like halfway up here. Further up I go, the more it sinks down. Yeah, so if I go like to there. Even that's a little funky. We have it go like one block into the halfway point, then have it go like one block. Basically make it the shortest I can. There we go. That's better. That's better. Okay. Now we don't have these weird you know, roller coaster tycoon things going on. Okay, so halfway before, have it just go up one block up. There. Yep. Okay. Halfway there. And then 1 block up. Looks good. All right, now we're going. Now we're cooking with mayonnaise, as Lethal Frag would say. There. Which I always thought sounded really gross because I don't like mayonnaise, but maybe that's what chefs say. I don't know. Okay. Now we're cooking with chocolate chip cookies. All right, very nice. I believe I'm going to have some weird curves along the way here. Because what I want to do is actually make this straighter shot up here. So I might need to change this up. Yes, we definitely want to change this up. I have space for concrete. I don't. Let's go get the train, bring the train up to here. Take some stuff out of inventory, put it in our storage in our train. And we're going to change up some of this concrete so I just have a straight line rather than the zigzaggy thing. Mayonnaise instead of butter on a grilled cheese is a great substitute for creaminess. Ugh. Ugh. My stomach does not deal well with mayonnaise, and it doesn't taste good. So there's just, for me, no reason why I'd ever use mayonnaise for anything. Ugh. Just sounds gross to me too. I am not a mayo type of person. I don't have space for that anyway. Good, so let's throw that. That will hopefully give me space to pick up some concrete. This will be nice because we'll also be testing our train, making sure it can make these runs up and down these ramps as we go here. God, this is freaking cool, man. All right. Okay. Beautiful. All right, so what I want is to redo this entire thing. Shift. There. I want this to be a single, non-weird, zigzaggy thing here. Okay. Here we go. I want it to be basically what I can do is I can use this. I want it to parallel this. Well, that one's kind of having the same issue, isn't it? There, I can actually go like this and that should work. Is that right? Yeah, that's going basically the angle I want it. That's much better. You hate mayonnaise, but you do like mayo on a grilled cheese. It doesn't taste like mayo. Okay. I'm glad you think so. Oh, crap. It's currently on this track. I need this to go back a little bit. I need you to back up. So you're not on this track here. For my sake, you have something like this in mind. H to blow the whistle. Stop. How do I brake? Spacebar. Apparently, once you get going, the momentum on this is hard to stop. Something like this in mind. Green is platform, black is rails, red is rail underpass. Okay. Okay, I'll keep that up to maybe look at that later. That looks cool. I'm not sure how to make use of that, but that does look cool. So if 3 This is basically a 45-degree angle, and it'd be 3 for that. I would want this to be more of a 1.5. So that would be like about right there, I think. And then this guy, 1.5, 1.5, somewhere around there. Does that work? Okay, that looks really good actually. Nice and clean curve right there. Beautiful. H to blow the whistle. I'll have to blow the whistle next time. Okay, right up to there. Oh, God. Too many different buttons to press. This. I want to have this up. Okay, there. And we want it to go this way now. So how do I get this angle? This needs to not be connected with this guy. How do I get... let's see, is that's true? Okay, actually that works right there. Just slightly off of that guy, but that is doable. I can work with that. Okay. Now we work on getting rid of all these other guys here. So many overlapping concrete boys here. There we go. Okay. So now I can go like this. What's the button? Q? Nope. Deconstruct F. There it is. I don't have to run back after I do this. So I don't fall off. Okay. That kind of station becomes useful once you've got lots of stuff going in and out and you need multiple trains to multiple bases. If you build a platform on top of another platform, you can rotate it in 5-degree increments by holding control and scrolling. Okay, I might need to use that for some of these changes then. Okay, there we go. Very nice. I'm basically doing what I should have done the first time, but you know, Pastran just doesn't know what he's doing. Okay. Okay. And we have a bit of a zigzag now. Okay, let me try what you suggested. So you said if I place a platform on top of a platform, hold control and scroll. There we go. There we go. So I want to point it the direction, actual direction I want to go, which is like that. Very nice. Thank you for that factoid. That's very, very useful. Past Rand and Future Rand can both see each other in hell. That's right. I'll see you in hell, Past Rand. Not if I see you first. What? You know, this first platform was necessary, even though I did it wrong. It gave me the path to work for him. So we'll not blame Past Rand too much. He was working with imperfect information. That imperfect information being his stupid little tiny brain. Alright, almost there. We got a straight platform up here I can hook up to. Okay. Right there. And I can even go like this. Something like that. And that'll be close enough. We'll just bring the track up over this little bit of a funky little ramp we got here. Okay, very nice. That'll work. That's how you build around stuff in this game too. A ton of clipping, overlapping stuff till it looks smooth. Yeah, I remember watching a YouTube video where a guy did that. One of the Satisfactory YouTubers wanted a round storage building, basically. And he used that method. Total Eclipse, maybe. I don't know the YouTubers' names that well. On the station you drew, it would be a left-hand drive. Okay. Okay. Okay, this is slightly awkward here, but it's fine. I don't know exactly how much room I'll need to make this straight, but I should just be able to do something like this. Make straight away, connect it. This should be fine, I think. Yeah, bit of a curve. All right, let's go get our train. So we're not running too far away from our, what did you call it? Supply caravan or something? You're playing experimental? Why your containers don't have item labels? I have no idea. I didn't even know containers had item labels. You can put labels on containers, I think. You call it a service train, okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you have to add signs to containers. I don't think containers ever just start with labels on them. Call it service train, not to be confused with the outpost train. Oh, okay. Thank God. It just stopped at the end of the track. Or if I was going faster, maybe it would have flown off the track. I don't know. But thank God it didn't just fly off the track and crash. Okay. I will say I'm no expert on the ins and outs of some of this game, Anubis, but as far as labeled storage containers, pretty sure you have to create your own. The manta clips my track. Now the flying mantis, is that a bad thing? I'd park another train on the track and drive it straight for science. Okay, we'll see. We'll see. Do I have the materials to make another train? I do have just enough motors. Here we go. For science. Okay. Let's pick up more speed, I guess. Alright, let's pick up some speed and see what happens. If I go flying off and die, back to it, I'm coming for you. Just kidding. Let's collide with the train. I'm pretty sure it'll hook up to the other train, right? So we'll have a double thing. Alright, it looks like we don't actually go off the tracks. That is actually pretty nice. Oh, you meant collide one train into another train. Oh, gosh. Well, let's see what happens here. Oh! Okay. Something happened. Re-rail train. Okay. It still has all the inventory. Okay. Re-rail train. Well, there we go. We got to see that in action. Are these connected? They're not connected. Can I connect them? Apparently they're not connecting to each other. Is there a button you have to do to make these, I assume you can have these connect. I have to rebuild them to connect. Oh, I have to build it like that. Is it now connected? There it is. Although I built it backwards, but okay, okay. All right, I don't actually need two, so good to know. A little playing with that. That was pretty crazy how the storage container flopped off of it. It's pretty crazy. Factorio, it's also funny, especially if you manually drive the artillery train, which by default is heavy AF, huh? I'm pressing H. I'm not hearing anything. I don't know if my volume is too low or something, but I'm definitely not hearing definitely not hearing a horn or anything. Okay. Rip horn. I broke it when I crashed the train or something. Dinah, won't you blow? Dinah, won't you blow? Dinah, won't you blow your horn? Someone in the kitchen with Dinah. Someone in the kitchen I know. That's a song I haven't heard in a long time. That's straight. Yeah, it's straight. It's a lot of fun at high speed with two fully loaded trains. Fun? That sounds like a disaster. But maybe disasters are fun, maybe. In before DMCA for Chain Gang songs. Yeah. Alright, so we go here to the halfway to the edge. Then we go up to here. Probably need to do something like... Probably something like that. If I want it to be straight. Go like that. Very not nice. Too sharp a turn. Okay. Let's have this further back and hopefully that'll work. Go somewhere like here. There we go. Very nice. Goes through a little of that, but that's not too bad. I'll take that's fine for a goofier ramp that we have there. Nobody liked Dinah anyway. Her cooking was terrible. Poor Dinah. Forever remembered as some Bad cook on a railroad station song or something. In your factory, there are a lot of small trains, and if one of them is stopped at an intersection in front of the artillery train, you run it over. It's in Factorio, I guess. Forget it, you're not stopping the artillery train in time anyways. Okay. Alright, so this is kind of a 45-degree angle, so I'm going to go like 1.5 back, which is about there, I think. So 1.5 will be about probably around right there. There. Too sharp, eh? Honestly, it looks pretty good to me, but what do I know? I'm no train expert. Beautiful. And this one's a really that really shallow curve here. Probably something like that. And then something like this. Beautiful. Okay, looks pretty good. Let's get rid of a couple of these ramp guys so it's not quite so overlapping there. Yeah, that looks good. Oh gosh. It's good except if I throw myself off the edge of the world. Okay, just so there's not a missing platform there. That's doable? Okay, that's doable. Which is why you have a counter to know if you forget to replace a train. You always assume that whoever was in the kitchen with Dinah was doing more than strumming on the old banjo. Yeah. Singing that song now, I'm like, oh gosh, this is probably a dirty song back in the day. So I'm gonna actually not sing that anymore. You know, you sing that song. It was like, for those who are not Americans, that's like just some old folk American song. I don't know. Maybe it's a folk song in other places too, but what is that? I've been working on the railroad all live long day, just to pass the time away. Dinah, blow your horn. Yeah, it definitely sounds like that could be a dirty some double entendres going on there. Is that straight? That is straight. Beautiful. You accidentally nuke the depot again. Yikes. What are you doing in your Factorio game? Apparently nuking stuff. Oh, I already have one track there. Okay, let's go here. And down to there. Is this track? This one I probably need to get rid of because I haven't figured out how to do that. Go up and down these curves yet. So slightly altered. So what we do is go halfway. Then we go like that. That looks pretty good. All right, I'm going to bring the train to the top of this ramp so I'm not getting too far away from it. Google says Dinah is actually a contraction of down there, and the banjo is a male sexual organ. Okay, well, I didn't want to say it, but yeah, there you go. just in case anybody is wondering what we were referring to. Dinah is a contraction of down there. Dinah down there? Now, that must be an old school contraction, because I've never heard that shortening before. All right, this is going to be one long train. This is going to be way better than having to set up, you know, like Mark 4 or 5 belts going from the desert every time we need a new material. This is going to be so many more materials much more efficiently. transferred. So it could be a long project, but it'll definitely be worth it. That's Irish or Scottish. I could see that. Yeah, that would make more sense. Is this connected? I'm actually a little afraid that's not connected. I guess we'll find out once we try to drive over it. That looks like that actually didn't connect. Of course, maybe it just does that so you can see where the tracks meet, so you can place your signals and stuff. We've heard Dyna as did not before. Okay. Best part of that is once you do this, you can extend it, add trains to it, add branches off of it. Trains are awesome. Nice. This is sweet. I'm looking forward to doing more with trains than I did in my last game. My last game, after I set up my first train, I think it was a build that I did with a big rubber and plastic upgrade that I did right after I finished my trains, and that's when I lost all my save and got, you know, basically rage quit. Alright, this will be our longest up ramp we've had so far. So let's see what the speed looks like. Oh, does it change the amount of power it uses by how much? Yeah, okay, okay. So it uses more power if it's going up a steeper incline, it seems. Makes sense. Looks like there's a base of 25 megawatts, but it uses more power if it has to go up a steeper incline. Okay. Trains have variable power output, yeah. It's a great feeling the first time you realize, oh wait, I need one more item brought over, and all you have to do is add a train platform on each end. That is pretty awesome. Instead of, oh gosh, I have to make a 5,000 kilometer long Mark V belt. That does sound like that would be way easier to extend and build up. I'm pretty sure I don't need nearly as many steel pipes and beams as I have. But better too many than not enough, right? Trains have drones are cool like that too. Just plop down a drone part and tell it to go fetch. It's crazy. I didn't even know they had drones in this game. That must have been in the previous update, because I'm about 90% sure drones didn't exist when I last played. Or if they did, I just never got to that tech tree level, which is certainly possible. I'm gonna make this a little bit shorter than it needs to be so I can do this curve the way I want to do it, which is going to be like this. And like that. Okay, very nice. More research suggests that lyrics we now have today have been drastically changed to be more nonsensical and more tame. It makes sense, especially since this is like folk songs that, you know, parents teach their kids, or that kids just randomly sing. Drones are new. They're basically like trucks where you don't have to record a path. They just fly from port to port. Small inventory though, only 9 slots. That's cool. But if it lets you like request items or something, that'd be pretty awesome. Because that's what you can do with Factorial with drones, you know. Request items you run out of or whatever. Super convenient. Man, we're almost there. We're almost there. Okay, let's go right there. There. It's gonna have a little bit of funkiness because I have a double ramp of different size, but I'm gonna be fine with that. Just a little overlap is fine. You have to supply drones with batteries for fuel. Okay, I was wondering if batteries were ever used for anything, since I've picked them up from places, but I've never actually used them for anything. That makes sense. Okay. I'll be honest, I thought this was going to take way longer than it's taken me so far. Okay, so currently, I have 3 freight stations. Freight platforms on the other ones. So this guy has 4, 2, 3, and I don't have enough to do 1 more. So let's just connect this for now, and I probably need to get more materials to make another one. I honestly think I need to bring this all back a little bit, because if I want to extend it, I don't have a lot of room in this one, so I probably want to move these all back. I will not do that yet, because I just don't have the materials to do it yet, but... Let me put these in place so I can expand it. All right, beautiful. Let's go get our train over to here. And if I remember correctly, like, you just have to program the train to like go to a station and wait till it's loaded. Then once it's loaded, you can have it. I think it's kind of like Factorio, right? Where you can program it to wait for a certain amount of time, or till the cargo's full or empty, and all that kind of stuff. You can kind of use drones to deliver a specific item, but you need to set up a drone port that has a supply of them just sitting around, and then tell the drone to go fetch it for you. You need to port on both ends. Setting up the train schedule is pretty straightforward. So it sounds like the drones aren't as easy and useful, easy and convenient to use as the Factorio drones, huh? Did I do the track up there yet? I can't tell. I think I did. Looks like I got it part way up. Yeah, that seems right. They don't work like Factorio drones. They're not personal drones. They're like big honking sky trucks. Oh, okay. Well, that sounds cool, but probably less useful. Sounds similar to what that thing is that when you complete the tech tree stuff that gets shipped up into space or whatever. Maybe it's that kind of thing. Oh, I also need the material to set up a radar here. I need to make oscillators before I come back out here, probably. All right, can I just put this on the ramp and it'll just go? Beautimous. All right. Oh, look how, let's see how fast it's gonna go. Looks like it's gonna get to its max speed of, oh, it's going over its max speed. Holy crap. Over 200 kilometers an hour. Okay. And it runs on that momentum pretty well. Holy shnikes, that's fast. Just fly around that corner. I was actually curious about this. I wonder how high up it would go just using the momentum of that. This is really cool, man. Trains are awesome. Woo, that's a tight curve. Alright, now we're losing our momentum. If I press forward, will it? Yeah, it uses power, and it kind of keeps its speed. Okay, alright. I wonder if I can break it on a ramp like this, and if it will stay in place, I hope, and not start falling back. Nice, the brakes do its work. That's cool. That's really cool, as I almost jump off to my doom. Trains are freaking sweet, man. This is so much better than trying to program a truck, you know, route or whatever. This is definitely reinforcing my decision to just skip trucks and cars completely and go right to trains. Trains are badass. If you engage brakes when you get out, they'll park on a ramp. If you just hop out, they roll away. Okay. So it's a good thing I engaged the brakes then. Let's go back a little further. This guy needs to curve over a little bit here, so I'm going to do this thing. I'm going to do maybe this thing right here. Let's see if that'll connect cleanly. Pretty darn nice. Very, very nice. Okay. Yeah, I feel like when I set up trains the last time on my last game, it took a lot longer. Maybe because I didn't have as experienced people helping me set up the tracks or whatever, but it's honestly not taking me that much time to get this set up. Okay, go somewhere around like that. Too sharp a turn, eh? I think maybe I need to go a little bit further back with you. Or maybe if I go just from there to there. Yeah, that'll work. That's fine. Trains go fast if you're running across platforms. Trains go fast if you're running across platforms. Oh, you mean if you don't build the rail like just on the terrain of the world? I didn't realize that was a difference because I think Vega or somebody was saying that they just built the trains over the terrain. Setting them up on the ground can be cool looking, but it takes forever to make it straight. Okay. So it sounds like setting up the platform was definitely the way to do it. Or you're just making me feel better about all the time I've spent doing it. Which either way I'm fine with. Either way I'm fine with that. Alright, this guy. There. Beautiful. You just built it on the ground, Vega? Yeah, it takes forever, but it makes it straight. Yeah, it sounds like it's probably faster to not do it on the platforms, but they're going to have all those weird curves, which is kind of what I had the last time I did this, the first time I did it, which I think I even used platforms when I did it, but I didn't know the tricks to making the tracks actually stay straight. If you're looking for something kind of organic looking, ground tracks are fine. It's better in update 5 because you can hold control to get a straight line. Ah, okay. It's just mostly faster to build. Yeah, that makes sense. This is definitely taking, I mean, like I said, it feels like it's not taking as long as I expected it to, but I mean, we're going on 3 hours here. So if I wasn't, I don't know if I'd play games like this as much if I just played them for fun rather than streaming them, because one of the reasons I like games like this or Factorio or, you know, a lot of the survival games is because it's just infinite stuff to do. Because when you stream, you gotta, you know, I got 6 hours to kill. So it's nice to have something that actually is fun to do, but actually takes time to complete. There's the job of well done. There's a 100-meter cliff face. Now how do I get up there? Oh, the job of, well, there's a 100-meter cliff face. How do I get up there? Oh, gotcha. I got you. That goes along with the whole, well, I didn't really plan this super well thing. I'm curious if I want to change. I think I want to change this concrete platform here. I think I could do a more straight thing here. Now that I know that I can go like... Actually, I guess what I can do is toggle build mode to R vertical. Go like... I don't want it to go that vertical. Okay, so like that. There we go. That's what I want. That's what I want. And that. And then we go like this. Control. And get the angle I want, which is... like that. That should be more in line with what I want there. You split the difference. You build your tracks above ground on floating platforms, but then you delete most of the platforms and place pillars every so often. That's where tunneling comes into play. Tunneling, huh? Yeah, I don't know how you tunnel in this game. Because you can't, like, dig through the terrain or anything. At least, not that I know of. Although maybe you can build underwater like Factoid was saying earlier. Okay, cool. Right here. I want to go... Wow, when it goes vertical, it goes super vertical. Godly.
Breaking news from Earth. Widespread chaos and mayhem. World President urges all citizens to do their part and harvest alien artifacts.
Oh god. There. That's what I want. Okay, so right there. There. And actually no, I should just do it here. Control. There, that looks good. Okay, very nice. You can't do that then. Yeah, there's not really tunneling in this game as long as I know, as far as I know. As long as your track section will reach you, can clip through terrain, as long as you can reach the other side. The fact you can clip into a mountainside is why I think you probably can go underwater. Okay. So probably if it's a small cliff, you can do a short, like a short range tunnel. It sounds like. Alright, so we'll go with that. And this will curve and then curve. Am I okay with that? I think I'm okay with that. One extra little curve because I do want to keep some space between this guy. Actually, if I want to keep space, I should probably have this turn off a little earlier. I could probably go directly to this guy. I think I can make this connect a little more cleanly here. So if I have... I have this go like that. How's that look? It's probably about like what I did, but I feel like it looks a little better. Alright. Yeah, it's about the same as what I had. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, let's get these last couple of tracks going and we should be good. Switchback tunnels. You could clip your train right through the corner of the cliff if I wanted to. That would be really weird. Especially if you're riding in the train, just see yourself clipping through the world. Now, maybe going underwater would be cool. I don't know that I'd be a big fan of clipping through cliffs and stuff, because that would look like you're breaking the game. Like I'm doing a wrong warp skip on a speedrunning game or something like that. Beautiful. All right, we are almost there, my friends. We almost have a full first rail completed loop. I need to pick up a little more materials for making some more stations on the other area, though. On the second station, we only have 2 stations currently. Maybe somewhere like that. Okay. Beautiful. And something like that. Beautiful. There. 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 Let's see. This guy probably needs to be just to about right there. And then like there. I might not kill myself over getting the most perfect curve right here. If that just connects, too sharp a turn. What if I had it from there to there? Oh, that's definitely not going to work, is it? No. Okay. I think I might need this one to be back a little bit more. What's the shortest I can make you? That. Okay, maybe this needs to be further back. There. Really? Really? Okay. Well, maybe I need to go the other direction then. Maybe it needs to be about right there. There we go. Okay. A little funky. It goes through this ramp. Let's get rid of that guy. And let's get rid of this guy. And let's get rid of this guy. Okay, that's not too bad. Kind of a funky one there. Probably grab whatever thing I need for smelters, refiners, and foundries. That's a good idea. I'm probably going to go grab my train, bring it all the way back here, pick up materials I think I need for all the refining and smelting, and we're going to make a big trip out there to set up the other station and start our smelting, because that's the next thing we'll need to do. Okay, this is a little awkward. This is on the, I think the reason I did it this way is because this is on the this is on the global grid right here. So is there a way to make a straight track here? I'm not sure if there is, so I think my best bet. Let's go, let's figure out where we're going to. We're going to here. There. We'll probably be going from here. Okay, so that to that is clean. So what does it look like if I just go from there to there? We get a weird sharp turn. Interesting. If I have this... go from further away. I just have it do this. I think that's probably going to be my best bet. It won't be on the thing. This is probably what you talk about, removing the platform and just add pillars underneath. I'll do this. This is because weird back and forth thing anyway, so we'll go with that. That works. It's left mouse button for horn, not H. Oh, okay. Well, we're about to finish this track. When we go back, we'll bring it all the way back and we'll horn to our heart's content. Horn more than you've ever horned before. What? Okay, so that'll be this. 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 And there we go. That is a complete track. I'm going to GG Milka time that, since I usually don't have enough GG whatever times when I play games like this. Completed our platform. Now we've completed our track. Let's bring our train back home. Pick up the materials we need for all of our refining. And we'll be pretty much ready to actually get some... I didn't know if I'd actually be able to get any automation going today, but with all the extra materials we should be able to bring back with this, we might get some pretty... at least the start for some pretty major projects going on. Got these trees that are going through the tracks. Make way for progress. I'm gonna toot my own horn, you know it. I'm gonna get a big head and toot my own horn. Up all night tugging your cord for horn, horn, horn. What? What? I need to pick up some more packaged fuel too. Have I gotten that, I wonder? Let me do a quick this scan here. Looks like I haven't got that. Okay, let's go get that.
Harvest it.
Ow! Oh god, there's one over here. Okay, one more. Bam, bam, bam. Okay. Alright, what do you need? I hope I have what I need. Nice! Steel pipes. Yeah, I have a couple of those on me. Beautiful. Let's throw a MAM down real quick and get that going. How convenient. How convenient. Anything else I want to pick up off the ground around here? Looks like there's like nothing. Okay, where's my train? My train, does it show the train on the map? Maybe it does if you have a radar. Oh, radar, that was the other thing I need to pick up materials for, the radar. I didn't do that. Do I have? No, I needed to make oscillators for that. All right, train's up here. You know, while I'm running around, I really should be checking if there's any more of these. Might as well. I feel like I've checked most of this area, but I just got one I'd missed previously, so. The internet is for horn. At least they made the bugs way dumber. Internet is for horn. I know that song. I know that song. Alright, so we'll pick up slugs. Why not? Why not? I got inventory space for him. Alright, let's follow our tracks. Our train is way over here somewhere. Yeah, the bugs being dumber is nice, but those bugs are still really annoying. Dumber, but just as annoying as they have been. Well, okay, maybe a little less annoying. I think I'd rather them just come at me in a straight line than, you know, do loop-de-loops around me. That's the really annoying. Oh, there's a hard drive somewhere. Really? Oh. Okay. Up or down? I'm not sure. Oh, I am kind of running out of gas masks, but hopefully I'll have enough to get to wherever this one is. Come on, autosave. Alright, looks like it's... Ah, I see it. Man, it is way up all in this gas stuff. 10 megawatts. Damn it. Quick. Just throw that in there. Grab it. Grab it and go. Anything on the ground I need? Cable, sure. Circuit boards, yes. Screws I don't care about. Okay. Right, I need to actually get up there to get back where I'm trying to go. Okay, there we go. They're a lot more dangerous now, the bugs. Do they do more damage than they used to? They keep coming, and you often encounter 2 to 4 hatchers at once. Pie Boy throws a satisfactory pie. Alright, what's up, Pie Boy? Alright, I think... Yeah, we parked back over here. I need to make some more filters. But I at least have fabric being made now, right? Yeah, I have fabric being made in my oil factory from the overflow of polymer resin, I think it is. What's up, Nietzsche? How you doing? Y'all are joining just as we finish our first ever train in this playthrough. We just finished our train track. Now we just need to get the train back to our home base and we can maybe start programming this thing. You're back from the amusement park, ready to rock and stone and troll. Awesome. Shogi said you sent him a picture of you having a churro. So, yeah, we got ourselves a train. You can see this concrete trail running all the way around. We set up the trail first, or the foundation. We just finished setting all the tracks. And now we have a train that can do its thing. Ain't no thing but a train thing. So we have 2 stations, one go back to our base, one where we're going to set up a giant smelting facility. That's the next goal, is the station and smelting facility. It's going to be a really nice view anytime we take this train since it's up so high. Like above the desert, we can see some random waterfalls. Look at all that poison stuff we cannot stand in. A churro was very nice. Probably overpriced, but I hope it was delicious. What is a churro? It's basically it's like a giant cinnamon stick. It's like, you know, pastry. It's like a long stick donut that instead of icing on it, it has like sugar and cinnamon. A donut ring. Well, I usually say them like long, straight shapes. There you go. Factoid says a long stick-shaped donut with a sort of asterisk-shaped cross-section. Oh, I don't know if I've seen one with the asterisk cross-section before. Yeah, but cinnamon sugar. Deep fried, I think so. Of course. How else would you have, you know, really unhealthy fair food? Usually you get them at amusement parks, fairs, Disney World type places. Oh, Pipewood put a picture in Discord. Deep fry is the best way. Alright. Beautiful. Okay. I feel like I don't need quite as much steel and this stuff that's in here, but let's go get materials. So we need materials for a radar. That'll be the annoying one because I have to make some oscillators. And then a bunch of stuff for refineries and smelters and foundries and water extractors, all that stuff. Okay, but let's throw all of this random junk we got in here first. If I hit store all, there we go. That's good. Put the wood and the leaves over here. That guy. And that guy. I'm gonna need a bunch of crystal for the oscillators. I can't remember exactly how many I need, but it's usually a lot. What was it? Organization, yeah, radar tower. I need 30 crystal oscillators. Where are those? I need a bunch of cabling for that. Crystal oscillators aren't too bad to automate. Quartz crystals, cable, and reinforced iron plates. Even just making a fraction of one per minute is plenty. Yeah, but I'd have to... I guess I could automate it. It's not top of my list because I never need that many at a time. I kind of just don't want to take the pit stop I'd need to do that. But I totally could. I could do a temporary one right next to where I'm making the crystals. Maybe that would be the best way to do it. Just pull them out of my storage down here. Deep fried, the way nature intended it. I'm kind of actually considering if I should just do this right now. Do a little temporary thing so I have a place to have some oscillators available when I need them. Same with high-speed connectors. They're not that bad to make if you've already got circuit boards being made. Yeah. I think I'm not going to automate them yet. That'll be one of those in the future things when I actually need them for something more permanent. So I probably just will hand make them for a bit longer. All right, I'm gonna need to. Oh, my man just got done. Need to clear out my inventory a little bit, which probably means throwing a bunch of steel pipes into the awesome sink. Speaking of the mayhem, what do we got? Iron canister, fine black powder. Interesting. And quick wire cable. Fine black powder looks interesting. That's using compacted coal. Think canister or powder? Yeah, I don't think I want the canisters. I already have like steel canisters. I think I have like 2 or 3 different canister ones. Let's go with that one. Okay. Alright, let me go put some stuff away if there's room. We're already filled back up from there, and steel beams. Yeah, we filled those back up. Looks like our factory is doing what it's supposed to be doing. So I'm going to throw some excess of these guys. Just to clear out my inventory some, because my train is chock full of those things. Fine black powder massively reduces sulfur usage in gunpowder. Okay, cool. Okay. Cuts it in half if your memory serves. Nice. Not that I think I'm having any issues with running out of that many of that stuff, but still good. Wow, I had a lot of stuff. I need this. Can I upgrade this like I can poles to a Mark II storage container? I can't. I would have to replace it. Okay, I think I want to do that, actually. Oh, well, actually, maybe I could stack one on top of it. Yeah, I think I can do that. Or just do it this way. Go like that. And have it go like this. No, no, no. There. It's the way you used to do bigger storage things before they added the industrial container, I think. Okay, so what do I need? I don't need all of that. I wanted to make more filters, so I'm gonna go buy and grab some fabric over there. Okay, so I need this stuff to make a lot of refineries, foundries, and other stuff. So foundry, so rotors, regular modular frames, motors. I think that's mainly what I need. Rotors, motors, modular frames. I don't think I need a bunch of those, but I definitely need a bunch of these. Take 3 stacks of those guys. Where are the rotors? Way over here. They're always really a lot farther from the stators than I think they should be. Alright, 3 stacks of those guys. Pretty low on reinforced iron plates. There. Cables, we're doing okay. Quick wire and regular wire. I should probably get more of. What about copper stuff? One more stack of that. Just want to make sure I don't run out of stuff that I need for this build. Rods, regular iron plates were good. All right, anything else? Let's get an extra stack of industrial. These guys, we're gonna need a lot of belts, actually. I probably need to get the refining first or the mining first. Trying to know how much mining we're gonna need is probably gonna be important before I actually set the refining station up. Not sure. Got plenty of concrete. Okay, let's get a full stack of AI limiters. Computers. Do I have a stack of those? I did not. Okay. Where are the AI limiters? Right here. Hey, what's up, Raven? How are you doing? I'm probably in the best area of the game for sulfur. There are 3 nodes very close to you. Most places in the game have very limited access to sulfur. Yeah, I'm pretty sure up in the desert I had to get my sulfur from like way up at the edge of the world up there. Okay, I think I just need to go grab fabric to make more masks, and then we can take our train over and start a refining station. So let me go do that. Oh, there's a bunch of fabric just on this. I'll just manually pick it up. It's probably faster than running over there. Did I? Oh, you know what? I probably have a place that's... I probably have a place storing fabric, and I forgot I set that up. All right, how much fabric do I need? I don't actually know. Let's take 50. I forget which was which in the equipment, or I think maybe this is for the gas masks, gas filters. I need coal for that. Okay. Please tell me I have a little coal in here. Sam or a little coal there. All right, let's make as many of these as we can. It's probably just enough to use up all my coal, actually. That's fine. All right, don't think I need fabric for anything else right now. Oh, yes, I had all this random stuff in here. Okay. Let me see what I want to take here. Anything extra? Regular modular frames. Actually, I think I need more regular modular frames for what we're about to be building. Whoa, I did not mean to get myself stuck up there. How are you doing, Raven? Hope you're having a good start to your summer, if you're on a summer break. My summer break's just about to start. I have one last singing thing I gotta do tonight, an audition for my caroling group, and then I will be kind of on a summer break, kind of. All right, let's go set up our other station. Then we're gonna start planning out how we want to have all of our smelting, refining and all that go. Because probably the most important material is to get as much steel as possible, right? All these late game recipes, it's kind of like you just need as much steel as you can get, kind of thing. Look at this gorgeous view. Look at it. Pink puffy clouds. Green, kind of like palm looking trees. Mists and waterfalls were going by. It's gorgeous. It's just gorgeous. So glad we got the train set up. It's awesome, man. 120 kilometers an hour. I wonder if I got that thing down there. I bet you I have. I can't remember, actually. I might have. For project parts, you need lots of steel. Yeah, I think that's the main thing we're probably going to need. So probably what I will do is set up refining for like a certain large amount of steel and then kind of go from there. Use that as like my starting point. Alright, now I wanted to move this entire station back at least one, probably even more, honestly. So that would be deconstruct this guy and this guy. Let's go back even one more just to make sure we have plenty of space. So that would be station, would be here. And back at home base, I have... Oh, train's on the track. Home base, I think I have 4 stations. So we'll start with one, or freight loading things. So we'll start with... Start with 1 station and 4 freight loading things as our kind of base. 1, that's 2, 3, and 4. And there's some materials on the ground over here. Where'd those materials go? I built on top of some materials, and now I don't know where they went. Where'd those materials go? I would like to pick them up. What? They disappear? Oh gosh. Okay, whatever. Fine, there'll be buried materials somewhere. Okay. Also need quite a bit of copper, quick wire, plastic, rubber, silica, etc. Next challenge will be aluminum, really. Have I been training for this moment for all my life? That deserves a big kappa. Okay. So is that right? Station, then 1, 2, 3, 4 freight guys there. Okay. This leaves us room to expand now. It's buried treasure. It's on platform 3. There's an icon. Oh gosh. Okay, I see. I see. Crate. Let's use the icon here. All right. It's right in front of me. It's right in here. There it is. Take all. Beautiful. Okay, there we go. No more buried treasure. I'm not a pirate, yar. Okay, so let's park this guy. And now I can use this station because it's a full loop to get power out here, right? Like, I'm pretty sure I don't actually need to set up any power lines. If we set up a big refining facility out here, if I look at this, haha, our power, and whoa, it went down. I'm gonna guess this is from when our geothermal goes down. I'm gonna have to go check out my fuel power, make sure fuel generators are doing fine. Okay, so how do I want to go about doing this? So I want to figure out steel. So just gonna make a giant platform out here. Because we're going to be doing a lot of refining. It's going to be steel, it's going to be iron, it's going to be copper. Just all the things. Okay. So probably what I want to do is have some storage for the different items. So in would be like here. Something like that. So if, like, say that were steel. Hopefully I won't overlap that iron if I do. Storage is for each one of these guys. So there. Yeah, floor is too steep. All right, I'm actually going to set them up a little closer. So that go in, yeah. There. And there. So I'll move this guy up. There we go. No, there we go. There we go. So we got these guys to be our buffer storages. Well, that's not in the right place. That guy's in the right place, though. While our train is going between stations. Okay. I want to make sure I'm just not building on top of any actual material resource nodes. But basically, you don't want to go any further over than this, so I don't get in on top of the copper. And there's iron right there, so I can probably be safe going to here. Can I still build a mine there? Let's check. Yes, yes we can. Okay. All right, so how do we want to get this set up? Probably a line of whatever we're going to be doing here that goes to belts that go to whatever we're sending. So I'm kind of thinking like steel, iron, copper, something. I don't know what I'm going to need more of yet, but steel, iron, copper are kind of the three most important ones. So let's start with steel. Foundries. So how many steel foundries do we want to make? Let's just make a line to start. I think each of these, let's see, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe start with like 10. It's a good round number. 6. Looks like we got lots of clear area over here, so that's good. God, I love a Zoop mode. Zoop mode, why just the best? I wonder how they came up with the word Zoop. Is that a thing in other games? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's 6 of those guys. 7. One of these guys is not lined up. Which is actually the correct lining up is the question, though. Because I've totally messed this up. I think these guys are actually correct, so... There. RC2 doesn't take kindly to running on Windows. What is RC2? Okay, is that one right? That's right. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. 5. 6. 7. Roller Coaster Tycoon. Okay, gotcha. 8. 9. Okay, so there's 10 foundries. What were the different recipes you're talking about, Factoid? Like solid steel ingot is one of the best for steel per minute. That's 60 per minute. 37.5 a minute. Wow, that's 100 per minute. 45 per minute. You sure GOG has a running version? Use that for Dungeon Keeper 1 and 2. So this one actually is the most steel per minute. It takes iron ore and petroleum coke. So I'd have to do some oil refining to do this build. I'm probably going to go with solid steel ingots so I don't have to do oil refining for it. Solid steel is great because you can start with pure ingots. The super efficient way to make steel is to make pure iron ingots, then use that to make solid steel ingots. That's kind of what I was leaning towards. So this would give me 10 times 60. This would give me 600 steel a minute. This would be 600 steel a minute. This would require 400 iron a minute. $400 divided by 65. So I'd need just over 6 refineries doing this guy. And 35 times like 7 of these guys. Okay, all right, all right. Let me copy this guy. Paste all these. I don't know how much steel a minute I'm gonna need for all this. I almost feel like with a setup like this, what I just need to do is make as much as I can and then calculate later how much I need. I don't know. Okay. Just make more than I will ever need kind of thing. Alright, so this will be... Yeah, I'll probably start with a number to refine, and then I'll set up my mining to fulfill the amount of smelting and refining I'm going to start with. So I feel like 600 steel a minute is a good round number. And I feel like what I want to do is put a sign for this too, so I know what this is going to be. Can I put a sign on this? Oh, I can just put one on the ground. Okay. All right. So this is going to be steel ingots. Where are you at, steel? There you go. Steel ingots producing 600 per minute. There we go, something like that. That'll let me know what this is going to be doing. Your basic MO is to take a node and process 100% of it into something. You'll figure out what to do with the overproduction later, besides send it into a sink. Okay. Let's set up radar tower. Where do I want to do that? I kind of want to do it in the very middle. Oh, there's another crate there. Very middle, which we're kind of in the middle of this area. So if I just do a little platform over here. Whatever size of platform I need for a radar tower. Put it on a mountain. I don't think verticality matters at all for it. I mean, it would look cool, but I don't think it matters, like, at all. That is not centered. Is that centered? Almost. Okay. I think like that. There we go, that looks right. Alright, power this guy. And what does configuring do? Oh, wow! See what I mean about materials? Holy crap! The amount of iron here compared to... Let's compare this to my base, by the way. I have like 8 iron nodes compared to like 40. This is why I set this up here. You don't know if they changed it in this update, but radars used to have higher range if you put them up higher. It probably doesn't matter for its range at revealing resources and stuff, but you think it does matter for removing fog of war from the map. Oh. Really? Okay. Wow. That is just actually crazy. I should go get this crate, by the way. Where's this crate? Apparently there were multiple crates that I left lying around. Is it in this track? It's not underneath. I think it might be in here. Or here. Oh, there it is. Okay. There. There are so many resources. It's so good. Okay. So let's figure out how much iron we need to make this much steel. And get it refining. So, and also let's figure out how I want to line this up. So if I want this to be expandable steel, I probably want iron. Actually, what I should do is have iron first and then the steel. When you read that high matter, you obviously took its logical extreme, built so high that you can't see the ground anymore, because if you're high enough up enough, a sort of fog kicks in. Okay. Let me see here. How do I want to do iron? So I'd like to be able to continue building outwards to create more steel this way. What if I just leave space for that mine and do some iron there, and then we belt it over? That's probably what I'll do. This little stone thing's kind of in the way. But it's fine. This doesn't have to be the prettiest thing. We just have this up on another level. So let's go like up there. That's still not quite high enough. Of course, I don't want to do this because I'll be pumping water to this, so... Okay, what if I actually did the iron refining and copper, all the pure stuff on the ground level? That's what I should do. So what I'm going to do is actually platform that goes down. I'd rather not use a bunch of random power just to pump water to some refining. Maybe about to this level right here. So what I'm trying to avoid is having to pump water if I can't help it. So if I do it on this level, set up some refining around here maybe. I think this should be doable. Progress. Progress. So much iron and copper in the desert. Decent coal too, and 1 or 2 caterium and quartz nodes that are kind of out of the way. Basically all the basic materials. Basically. All the basic materials you need for so much stuff. And we're really close to the water, so we won't have to pump it very far. Okay, so let's do that. Let's start with our refining right here. So, your biggest regret with that is not making it look good. Not that much oil, though. What are you talking about? Not much oil in desert. Yeah, I do remember having to go down over to here to get oil for my desert base. I definitely remember that. Right, refinery. It's going to be this direction here. So probably we'll start around... That rock's kind of in the way, so how about here? How's that look? Have splitters go through the wall is fine. The output of the iron will go up and across, and we'll feed it in. Okay, all right. So how many pure iron ingots do I need for this build? 65 per minute. Did I do the math on that? 400 divided by 65. So I need 7. Or 6 with 1 overclocked. I'll probably just go with 7 to start. Okay. Where's my green line? Why don't you give me a line, game? Oh, the lines are so bad in this game. Should be there. Is that centered? That is not centered. Although often what I do with refineries, though, is I want to double layer them. Can I make that work anywhere here? Maybe not with this first floor. Actually, okay, if I just don't start at this ramp, do I have room here? I think I can do this better. Yes, I wanna double row my refineries here. I think they added an oil node fairly close to the edge of the Dune Desert and the Spire Coast. If you're building over the waterfall, it's not that far away. Hold control, snap buildings to their neighbor. Snap buildings to their neighbor. Okay. I'll try that. That'll fix what I was trying to do. But... okay. So I want the inn to be on the same side. So I'm supplying water to both. So I think I want it there. Lined up right there. And can I do that evenly split? There. I believe that should work. It's right at the edge of here. Yeah, that works. The output will be there, and I can bring it down and around, or up and through, either way. Except that it's not right, because I always want the water, the liquid, to be lined up. So that was almost exactly right. Is that right? No, it's not right. I always have a hard time lining up refineries, man. The liquids are always in a funky place. Okay, that's what I want. Beautiful. And do I want to have these snap to their neighbor? I don't think I want to. Well, does that work if I snap them to their neighbor? Do those line up when I do that? It does. Okay, sweet. Cool. Usually leaves more space between these guys, but for this build, I don't think I'm not gonna be over here that much. Like I'll be working over to our main base. So what did I say? 6.15. So we need 7 of these guys. So that's 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, so that would be enough iron for this smelting here. So it's this guy. Control copy. V. 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 Okay. So that'll be enough iron. You will also need coal. Let's get this all ready to go before I do the next one, I guess. This is gonna go right through a thing, but that's fine. We'll just put it right there. Okay. This guy's gonna go between these guys. Okay, so we need water and we need iron. And how much of each is gonna be the next thing? Let's get the water first. The water I'm probably going to be on top going down, so let's get the iron first. So how much iron? 35 times 7. 245. That is... that just over a Mark II belt? We have iron like right over here. Are you a pure vein? You're a normal. I need to make some... actual portable miners. I really wish these things stacked. So annoying that each of these are their own separate thing. Okay, where's a miner? Miner Mark II. Overlapping. Is it because of this? Do I need to get this out of the way? Okay. There we go. So Mark II gives me 120. If I fully overclocked it, how close to 240 would it give me? It would give me exactly 240. Okay, it gives me 300. So I'm going to just do 245 on this guy. I'm going to match this to what we're mining, or to what we're smelting rather than to what we're mining. 245 would be Mark III belt or Mark IV belt? 270, so Mark III belt will work. Okay, let's have this come around over here. And liggity lag. Okay. And all right, so we're gonna need splitters along each of these places. So two, that is not right. There. These have to go like really close to each other, but sometimes they just are not. There's too many green lines now. I gotta make sure it's going in the right place. Now it's not giving me a green line where it should be, because it's going the wrong direction. There. Wait a second. This is why I can't use control, because yep. Your control suggestion was great, but it was also a troll suggestion because I can't do it this way. If I line up the water things, then splitters don't work. So I just can't do it that way. Okay. Damn it, damn it. I knew there was a reason I'd have them further away from each other than than I had that time. Damn it. I blame Factoid. Okay, so we're gonna go there. Is that right? Okay, now that we do that, now we have it, yeah, the way we did do it before was I would go to the next spacing here. That gives me enough room for my splitters to work. So I need 3 on this side. If you line up water, splitters don't line up. If you line up splitters, you can't line up water. You always try to line up solid input because pipes are more bendy. Well, either if you line up splitters, you can't line up water. So either way, you can't really line it up. So I'm just going to go with what I've always done, which was this guy right here. The green lines always lie. That should be right. And then one more. Is that guy splitting the difference? He is. So this guy needs to be right in the middle here. You have to go vertical on one or the other. Vertical? I don't know what you mean by that, but what I'm doing right now will work. I'm not sure what you mean by going vertical. I know that this works because I've done this multiple times. Okay, that should work. Let me check if that's all good. So that goes in there, 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 And you guys each need 35 a minute. Copy. I gotta redo these. V, 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 V. Leaving out 1.5 to 2 foundations between rows helps. That's what I've been doing. That's what I do when I set these up. I leave it at about, it's about a half a foundation between, and it gives me enough space. Barely, but it gives me enough space. This is the setup I've been doing for my other build. So there we go. That will be all the iron. Now I need to power this guy. And repower these other guys. I didn't put that in a good place anyway. Put it halfway between these two mines, because I'll eventually probably get that copper. Okay, now let's power these guys. Oh god, this is... Wait, is this lined up? Oh, okay, for a second I thought these were not lined up. Refineries are just an odd shape, man. They always... The inputs and outputs always throw me off. It's a little bit past time our last break. So let me get these powered and see if I got iron coming in. I do. Okay. And then we will take our final break here. See what I'm doing? Yeah, if you leave more space between rows, you can do it with half as many splitters and just let the belts run in an angle. Half as many splitters. Oh, angled belts. That would be more resource efficient, but I like having straight belts. I like for my belts to be straight. All right, and I'm probably gonna have my water come back and around, so probably have my water come from that side. And go like this. Three I want to go up, or just two? I think it's... I think two works here. Let's see. Just a little bit of overlap there, and then that goes into there cleanly. Okay, cool. Now, between machines and the space where you have your splitters, if you make that space wider, you can line up the splitters cleanly and have the pipes run on a stackable pole just above and then down into the machines. Well, this is going to do that, but I'm guessing you're talking about I'd be able to use this splitter to go from there to there, but they'd be kind of curvy. It's fine, it's fine. All right, it is time for a final break. So really quickly, I'm going to use restroom. We're going to have lots and lots of steel once we get this build done. We'll probably only get steel done today, but we can maybe schedule our train so it starts bringing us the steel. So I'll be back in just a minute, my friend GL Rock. Thanks for hanging out and keeping me company.